Hello, I am Todd Walsh, your narrator. The subject of this presentation is the content of our website and how it can be written in a format that will work for our visitors. A website is more than just images and colors. It is also content. Content is the reason why visitors come to the site, and for the most part, it is also the reason why they leave. So it's important to understand that our college's website redesign cannot just be about looks. It must also be about its content and how it is understood and used by our visitors. As a representative of your department or program, you can make a difference in how well understood and organized your content will appear on the college's website. This presentation will guide you to make your web content as useful and effective as possible. This presentation will focus on 3 major topics. First, we're going to define the basic differences between web and print media as they relate to reading. Then, we'll explore some tips and suggestions to make printed content more effective on the web. And finally, we will present a plan that takes advantage of the suggestions we've learned to help you review and convert your current content. We know that printed media and web media are 2 very different types of mass media. But why are they so different? And why won't content formatted for one media not work in the other? Print media leads readers in a linear path. It has one beginning and one end. Readers need to immerse themselves in order to gain the deep understanding or knowledge that they seek. However, printed media gives readers no way to relate to other content dynamically. No hyperlinking exists that can whisk them away to related text. Because of its immersion, readers need more time to acquire the knowledge and understanding that they want. On the other hand, the multidimensionality of web media allows visitors to arrive at any place on your website. You have no way to control where they will begin reading your content. The reader's main objective is to find a specific piece of information or to complete a given task. Therefore, they are only reading your content in order to achieve that objective. Studies indicate that people in general tend to read at least 25% slower online than in print. In addition, the various links and distractions found online prevent the readers from focusing exclusively on your content for long. You only get their attention for a few seconds before they decide to go somewhere else. Websites are designed to give shallow information. They are intended to help the visitor achieve an objective quickly or complete a task on the spot. But the greatest factor that separates web from print media is how the reader actually reads the content. Website visitors don't actually read web pages. Instead, they scan the text, looking for keywords relating to the topic they need. If they cannot find the words they're after, they click the back button or go to the search box. Studies show that visitors scan the screen from top left to top right, and then down left to right, forming the letter F. These images show how the visitor's eyes move across the monitor as they read the screen. The red areas indicate where the eyes spend most of their time. The darker the color, the less time the eyes spend there. As you can see, text is never really read thoroughly on any web page. It's quickly scanned for keywords. Attention is soon lost as the reader moves down the page. Now that we know how people read web pages, what can we do to make our content more effective in this media? The first step is to stop copying and pasting from your existing printed materials. Most people have simply copied the text from our pamphlets, brochures, and other printed material to web pages and expect the same results. This will not work. We need to look at how our content is written and compare that writing style with the fleeting and short-term attention span that our online visitors have. Be practical and be efficient. Focus on what your visitors need to do or what information they need in your area. Our survey results indicated that, more often than anything else, students need degree and course information. Focus on making this information easy to find and up to date. Students also needed to find advising information. Make the contact information for your advisors and faculty easy to find without delay. This way, you won't have to spend so much time on the phone answering questions for information that's already available online. And put all content you know your visitors will need as visibly and openly as possible while maintaining the visual style of the site. We will help you compose the page as effectively as possible, allowing you to focus on the actual content. Again, most visitors have a specific reason to come to your site. Most of them don't check out our pages for fun or for leisure. They will be happiest with their experience on the site if they feel their time has not been wasted and their objective has been accomplished. Make sure your content can help them do that. The department chair's welcome letters, the program vision, or mission statements are important to the department, but in reality, they are not immediately necessary to a visitor's needs. Put them in a section where they can be easily found, but are not an obstacle to the critical content that your visitors are most likely searching for. If you don't catch your visitors' attention in the first few seconds, they will leave. Tell them quickly what this page has. Don't use fancy writing, just keep it simple. Use the inverted pyramid principle. Start with the conclusion of what you want them to understand from this page first, and then move on to the details. If visitors see what they need from the conclusion, they will stick around to read the rest. Don't try to entertain your visitors with humor or funny remarks. It's very difficult to transmit a sense of comedy to someone who is late trying to complete a task and needs information on how to do it. Be brief, concise, and to the point. They will thank you for it. Using a checklist to ensure all your important details have been addressed will help you keep your content short and effective. If you missed something, you can always add it to the list so it is addressed appropriately. Any chance you have to command your visitors to do something they need to do, take it. They will understand more clearly what they need to do and will appreciate the simplicity of the communication. Making text scan-friendly is to write your content in a way the brain can easily pick up the important words and ideas fast and without much processing. Reading line after line requires concentration and thought. This is an effort your visitors will most likely not invest if they do not see what they need soon enough. Bold and underline key terms you know your visitors will need to know or have to find quickly. Use links to direct your visitors to other parts of the site that may have related content. Don't copy other pages' content if you are not responsible for maintaining it. Lists and bullets will also make your content easier to scan and read. Don't write long paragraphs, as these will prevent visitors from finding what they need quickly. White space can naturally help you separate different topics. Use it to help keep the page clean and simple. Using pleasing images and related pictures will also help to break up the monotony of plain text. Now it is your turn to act. Meet with your department chair or program director, as well as with the faculty or staff person who has the most contact with your customers. This person will know what your visitors' requests and needs are on a regular basis. Create a list of all information and tasks your customers need. This is what needs to become most visible and accessible on your site. Review your current site's content and make a note of all information that is either outdated or wrong. Don't be surprised if you find a lot. List the required changes and begin documenting your corrections in a separate Microsoft Word document. Go over all your forms and guidelines to ensure their web and print versions are consistent in terms of their message and meaning. Many of these may be in PDF or Microsoft Word formats. Convert them all to PDF so it is easier for your visitors to download and access. Not all of your visitors have Microsoft Word. PDF files are the de facto standard for document formats. Review all new content and make sure that it follows the rules we've listed in this presentation. Ask help from a coworker to proof your text for any problems or issues you may have missed. Our redesigned website will have links to the entire guide, as well as a handy checklist. Studies have shown that the key to visitor satisfaction is to give them the relevant and current information they seek in a format they can easily understand and in a timely and efficient manner. Writing your content in this web-friendly manner will increase their level of satisfaction and reduce the calls you receive asking for information that is already posted on the site. Remember that our website is now typically the first point of contact the college has with its new students and future graduates. Making a professional and successful first impression will make their decision to attend FAU and our college easier to make. A more thorough description of this guide can be found at www.coe.edu/CUE redesign. And finally, please remember that we are here to help make this project a success for everyone. But we need your help to do so. Let us know how we can help you achieve your goals. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation. We're here to answer any questions you have.